Danny Gaselli, East Coast Radio.
So I was driving to work today, and normally I blast East Coast Radio. Today, I just drove to work in silence, and then I started getting all philosophical in my head today. So many things going on, and I started reminiscing about all the weird and wonderful jobs that I've done in my career, from soccer to training at the gyms to dance classes, event companies, and everything in between. And then I started thinking, I'm a professional bluffer. Because there's been so many times in my life whereupon someone has said, I need you to do X, Y, Z. And I said, of course I will do that. But inside I know that I can't do X, Y, Z because I don't have the know-how. So I've had to learn really, really quickly and become good at what I was doing. When did you realize truly that you're good at what you do? For me on radio, I've got a lot to learn, but I love what I do. And I think what I feel very comfortable in is being an MC. And that was like last year, October, November, when things were very good and busy. I thought, you know what? I've got this. I've got a swing of it. So I want to ask you today, when did you realize you were really, really good at what you do for a living? You know that moment where it just clicked and you're like, I've got this.
Hey Danny, this is Deboho from Pietermaritzburg. So I'm a digital marketer and I've been doing it for a couple of years. And I think that I realized that I'm actually good at my job when I was headhunted for the current position that I'm in. So I was like, really? You want me to come do that for you? I think that's when I knew.
That's so cool, hey, when you headhunted. That's when you know you are good at what you do. So send us a voice note.
Hi Danny, Johnny here from Pongola. You're well. I love your show. Thank you very much for keeping us entertained. I would say since I was little, I always knew that I wanted to do something with my hands. During school, I was working at a place called Tony's Tool Hire and fixing stuff. Yeah, I always get applaud saying, well done, just you got this one right. And sometimes I could even fix stuff that someone else gave up on. So yeah, that's when I realized that mechanical work or physical work with my hands is my profession, basically. I'm a mechanic for a sugar farm in Pongola and I love what I do.
Hello Danny, my darling. I've realized that I'm very good at my job. I was new when we had a strike and working under pressure increased my passion. And from that day, I'm working like it is my profession, like it is my passion. I'm doing my best. Excellency at my workplace. Love my job to the fullest.
I love that, and I love the energy in your voice. Andy, you and I come from different backgrounds, but I think you and I have very similar traits. You have done a lot of weird and wonderful things in your life in terms of jobs, right? Out of all of the jobs that you've done, which one do you think you were the best at?
My job currently, actually, and when I found out that, I'm really good at this was during rioting when the SANDF needed assistance with getting around KZN, and they called me, and I was just like, they map.
I love that. How long ago was that? That was?
I don't know, 2021?
Was it around there? Yes,
I think it was around there, yeah.
That's so cool. So I want to know from you, when was that blinding realization?
Rachel from Rachel the Interiors. So what made me realize that I was really good at my job is when my partner decided to invest in me once he saw how beautifully that I could paint furniture and how quickly it got sold. And from there we started painting kitchens and furniture, and we even were voted Best of Durban for painting. So yeah, that was the incredible changing point when I realized we are really, really good at what we do.
Hi, East Coast Radio, Kerry Alexander from Wentworth. So I like the phrase, fake it till you make it. Well, clearly we were faking that we were bosses because we realized we were good in our job and our actual bosses were coming to us for assistance and help and to teach and show them stuff. So yeah, who's the boss now?
Hi Danny, my name's Nikki. I live just outside of Margate. The moment I realized that I was actually really good at my job was when I was told midway through probation that my probation is terminated so that I can become a full-time permanent employee, that they will do whatever it takes. We had a complete renegotiation of my contract and I was just told that they will do whatever it takes to keep me on board. I love it. I get phone calls on my day off to make sure that I'm still coming back when I said I'm coming back, and I've got such an amazing team that I support and that supports me. And this is the first ever job that I just knew this was it. I've landed with myself in the butter.
We've had some incredible stories come through, hey?
Hi Danny, it's Nicole here. So I knew I was really good at my job when my days off weren't really mine anymore. So it started way back then. It's now become like a habit. Whenever I'm off, work will have to phone me to ask me one thing.
Good afternoon, Danny. My name is Natasha. I'm from Richards Bay. I have 4 beautiful children. I am a stay-at-home mother. I am homeschooling 2 of my children, so 2 are in school and 2 I'm homeschooling myself. And I must say, at the end of the day, it's mentally and physically exhausting. But as soon as they go to bed and they say, Mom, I love you, that is basically when I know I have done a good job.
Hi Danny, my name is Micheline. I actually realized I was very good at my job after I left because 2 people had to be hired to fill the job that I was doing.
Hi there, Danny. It's Celeste from the Bluff. Okay, so for me, the classic fake it till you make it was a day when I was facilitating for a large company and I had to run a web design course with no internet. It was really, really tough. I actually just had to rely on and facilitate discussions, explain various concepts, and just keep all the delegates engaged, sharing their knowledge. And then at the end of the course, I got really good evaluations, 10 out of 10. And that's when I think for me, I personally realized that I'm good at my job. That was the turning point for me.
You know you're good at your job when they give you more work for the same pay because you're too efficient.
Hi Danny, it's Sam Bolger. So the moment I realized I was good at my job was when I got headhunted by multiple companies, might I add. I'm a rep now for 15 years and I got headhunted 3 times in my career. So I know I'm in demand because I'm good at what I do.
My name is Kulani. They call me Coach K. When I started coaching swimming, I was like, just help the kids to know how to swim. But when people were willing to pay me for coaching their kids, that's when I said, you know what, that means I'm good at what I'm doing.
A lot of truths, and I like it, and I'm here for it.
From the pitch to the studio, tune in to Danny Gaselli, weekdays 12 p.m, only on East Coast Radio.